From Phoenix, Arizona, players and fans alike are enjoying the luxury of the closed roof and air conditioning. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Pittsburgh Pirates and the Arizona Diamondbacks. It's a battle of elite pitchers next on MLB Network. Here's Starling Marte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
For Pittsburgh, center fielder number 6, Starling Marte.
Inciarte patrolling center makes the play, 1 out. So coming to the plate, Adam Frazier. The season batting average comes in down in the 240s. Swing and a miss, and he's behind 0-1. Well, Harold, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, Matt, I really like their pitching staff, but I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix their pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Ahmed backs up and takes care of it, 2 away. So here's Matt Kemp now. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he will indeed make the play in foul territory to retire the side. Here's Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Diamondbacks, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
Swing and a liner, but right there to glove it is the shortstop for the first out. Digging in the switch hitter, Eduardo Escobar. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres is up with it. Throw in time at first for out number 2. Now batting, Nick Ahmed. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. A fastball here as they'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. Harold, we look at this Pirates ball club as they enter play here tonight. They begin this series feeling pretty good about the way things have gone as they come in riding a 4-game winning streak.
Not the ideal spot to be right here. 2-0 count.
Oh, what a stop on the slide. It's there. He got him. Digging in, Herschel Choi. He enters play in this one with his batting average up over the 320 mark. And the first pitch of the inning here misses down and in for a ball. It's 1-0. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Here it comes. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. All even at 2-2. Here it is. And this will miss down low in the dirt, so he's worked it full now at 3-2.
Boy, that's a tough pitch to lay off right there, just out of the strike zone. But listen, when you're a 300 hitter, you don't chase a lot of those so-called pitchers' pitches. This guy knows the strike zone.
Inciarte has to roam straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Rover Torres.
First pitch of the at-bat. And now here's another fly ball. This one carrying out to right field. In there, a base hit. Now at the plate, Josh Reddick. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Here's the 0-1. Now a ball hit hard toward first. The tag will get him coming back to first. It's a double play, and the inning is over. Here's Ryan Braun now. He'll stand in against Chris Archer to get the inning underway.
Left fielder Ryan.
Here comes the first pitch. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 1 strike now from Archer. And a big swing there by Braun, but he comes up empty. No balls and 2 strikes. Well, I think his eyes lit up when he saw that pitch coming up at his eye level.
Oh, you think? If you've got a good fastball like he does, that location can be really effective. It looks so tempting to the hitter, but making contact on that pitch can be very tough.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. A fastball that just misses inside.
That one missed, but if it's a strike, I don't know how you get the barrel of that pitch. You have to really be sitting on it to hit a fastball coming in that hard on the inside part of the plate.
So we got him swinging. Ryan Braun becomes the first out here in the bottom of the second. Paul Goldschmidt is in with one away now as he swings and misses here at strike one. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Look out over there. Hit hard back up the middle, and that finds its way into center for a one-out base hit. And that'll bring in the middle infielder Ketel Marte, hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. 4-1. Swing and a miss just behind a lively fastball. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Took a wave at one around the shins with no luck.
As a hitter, you know the pitcher's trying to work you down around the knees in a double play situation, so making him get a pitch up and actually in the zone.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side. Coming to the plate now, David Freese. 7-8-9, bottom of the order, set to go here in the third. He's set, and the pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. On its way, the 0-1 pitch. And here's a ball hit in the air. And that'll get down for a base hit. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Not the shiniest of batting average as he comes in hitting down in the 220s for the year. And he pops it up back behind second base. Marte will stay with it as he backs up and puts it away. One gone. The pitcher, Chris Archer, steps up to the plate in a sacrifice situation. So let's see if that is indeed on right here. Now a bunt attempt here. Only plays to first, so the pitcher does his job as it's a successful sacrifice. Digging in for his second at-bat, Starling Marte. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Too low, 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. Lays off a fastball that doesn't miss by much, and it's 2-0. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Hit to short. Throw won't be in time as he reaches it first. The tag, and he is out at the plate. And so much for our first. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one.
Catcher, Alex Avila.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. And a good pitch on the inside corner for strike one. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Fielder,
digging in now, Gerard Dyson. It's been a rough go for him at the plate as he enters this one with a season average in the 230s. The windup and the 0-1. Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Freese is able to look this one in just past the third base dugout, and that's out number 2.
Catcher.
Into the box, Clay Buchholz. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Swing and a miss way behind the big fastball. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He is being aggressive in this inning. 0-2 on this hitter. The first 2 outs were recorded quick because he came right after the hitter. I don't think that changes right now either.
And the shortstop is under it to make the play, retiring the side. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Well, if you love pitching and defense, this has been a game for you. Are you happy with that, Dan?
I think this continues for a while, Matt. Both of these pitchers are throwing very well, throwing strikes, having good command of their off-speed pitches. This is going to be one of those low-scoring affairs. Well, knowing the threat this guy poses if he gets on base, I think the next pitch should be a challenge pitch. You don't want to give guys that can run a free chance to cause havoc out there, especially a leadoff guy.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4. Matt Kemp stands in as he looks at ball 1 here.
That's the advantage of having a good two-hitter hitting second in your lineup. He knows he's going to get something to hit because they're going to pitch to him. And now here comes the heart of the order. They've got a great opportunity to get on the board here.
On the ground to short. This could be 2. To second for 1. On to first, and they get the double play. But boy, was he ever upended at second base. Striding in once again, Herschel Choi. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Off-speed pitch. In the dirt as he takes it. No runs, 3 hits, and no errors so far for the Pirates. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Braun has a read on it, and that ends the inning. Ready for another chance? Ender Inciarte. He'll look to get something going here in this scoreless ball game.
Center fielder, Ender.
Oh, he just blows the fastball by him for strike 1.
I like the fact that they're swinging early in the count, and they're really aggressive right now early in this game. But there will come a time you got to be patient. If you're swinging the strikes, that's one thing, but make him work a little bit.
Frozen with a high fastball there. We'll see if they try to climb the ladder even more on the next pitch.
Another 0-2 coming. And the changeup just missed the inside corner.
Tell you what, he's got a good changeup, and I love throwing the changeup right there. You got 2 strikes on the hitter. That ball coming out of the hand looks so much like a fastball with the same release, and then it ends up being a changeup. I like the pitch.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Ender Inciarte is dealt with for the first out in the bottom of the inning. Eduardo Escobar is at the plate, and he checks his swing for ball 1. Throw gets him, 2 down. Into the box now, Nick Ahmed. He's 0 for 1 thus far. This is hit out to right. Does he have another 1, 2, 3 inning? And that's in there, base hit. So that'll extend the inning and give Ryan Braun a 2-out chance.
Left fielder number 8.
So striding forward now, Ryan Braun. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. First pitch is a fastball inside, 1-0.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here with a runner on base, and this is how 2-out rallies start.
Well, he fouls off that fastball right there, and you wonder, does he love his fastball enough to come back with it 3 times in a row?
Pitching has the upper hand early as we're scoreless in inning number 4. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate.
A lot of times you see guys in the middle of the order get worked away, but not right here. They're keeping it inside on him.
And that misses 2-2. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Grounded back up the middle. And that'll be a base hit for Braun. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now, looking to make it 3 straight 2-out hits here. He's got a runner in scoring position at second. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Oh, he reached back and challenged him right there. I like that. Early in the count. Here it is, big fella. I know you're a good hitter, but I'm coming right after you.
Fastball called for strike 2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Ooh, he saws him off with that one. Foul. The 0-2 pitch. Swing and a liner. But that's a foul ball.
That's probably not what he wants to do with 2 strikes right there with the fastball. He is fortunate he just fouled it off.
And a neck-high fastball that time. No runs, 3 hits. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Grover Torres. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game. And that one's in on the hands to start the inning. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. Late that time for a strike.
Got a ball, 1 strike.
Here's Buchholz on 1-1. Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now.
He's clearly looking to hit off the fastball and adjust. That's a pretty good swing after seeing 2 fastballs now in a row.
Got him swinging on the fastball there. Grover Torres goes down for the first out in the 5th inning. Swinging a high pop-up back onto the outfield grass now. Escobar takes charge out there, and he stays with it for the 2nd out.
Now batting.
Here's David Freese to stand in. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And that's by him. It's 0-1.
Well, that's 2 quick outs, and he's got a low pitch count. Really being aggressive in the zone has forced him to swing the bats. He's economically low in that pitch count.
And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
Ketel Marte.
Pulled toward right center field. Marte is to his left as he puts it away in the alley for the first out of the inning.
The catcher, number 13.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's a check swing. Did he go around is the question, and yes he did, says the man in blue. Strike 1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
This is the time in the game you start thinking, hey, they might get better swings. Then you see a swing like that. Boy, he's still got it working.
Off-speed pitch, and there is strike 3 called. And boy, that zone just got a bit larger. 2 away. Archer steps into his windup. Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. On the move is Kemp. And this will fall, but it's a foul ball.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And Kemp has a beat on it as he makes the play to end the inning. Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Catcher, Francisco Cervelli.
And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball 1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, it amazes me how every game you pitch can be so different, Matt. Sometimes it feels like guys can't touch you and you're just punching everyone out. But other times you don't have your good stuff and you really rely on movement and location to get outs. That's been the case for him today, and it's really working. Well, that's what you want from your curveball on 1 and 2. You start it in the zone and let it break out of the zone where it can't be punished. Didn't get him to go after it, but the execution was nice.
A swinging bunt out in front of the plate. Throw to first gets him, so the leadoff man's retired here to begin the 6th. Digging in for his second at-bat, Chris Archer. He successfully laid down a sac bunt in his last plate appearance. Takes a look at a strike over the inside corner. 0-1 count. Here it comes. This is skied into short left center. Braun has a read on it. 2 gone. Here's Starling Marte. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. First pitch on its way. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. Dyson's there. And that's the 3rd out. Striding in once again, Clay Buchholz. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Pitcher, Clay Buchholz.
Liner towards second. Throw on to first in time, 1 away. Here's Ender Inciarte. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. First delivery to him on the way. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Here we are in the middle innings, Matt, and he's over 80% first pitch strikes on hitters. You wonder why he's dominating right now. That's a great ratio. Getting ahead and getting them out.
The tag, and he is out. Ready for another chance? Eduardo Escobar. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? He does. 7 in a row he's set down now as the side is retired. So striding in, Adam Frazier. He'll lead it off here as we begin inning number 7. Here's the first pitch to him. That's lifted the other way out to left. Braun has a read on it. 1 away. Ready for another shot now. Matt Kemp. 3rd trip to the plate for him here tonight. 0 for 2 at this point. Swing and a flare hit toward right. Dyson is there, so 2 pitches and 2 outs thus far. Digging in to try it again. Herschel Choi. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here comes the first pitch. A cold strike on the inside corner.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
Check swing. No swing, says the home plate umpire. Ball 2. Gets the sign. Here comes the 2-1. Won't offer it what looked to be the circle change. 3-1.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
Hit down the third base line, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
Got him swinging, and that will end the inning.
It's time for the
digging in and looking for more, Nick Ahmed. He'll try and get something started in the home half of the 7th. Hard on the ground towards short. Torres takes it in. Throw on to first, and 1 shortstop grounds out to the other. 1 away.
left fielder number 8.
Digging in once again, Ryan Braun. A hit in 2 tries so far. And the slider stayed low apparently for a ball.
He's been doing a nice job out there on the mound, but the deeper you get into the game, the more the hitters have seen you. This is the part of the lineup that he has to be really careful with.
From the windup, the 2-0 pitch. And he's in front of a tight little slider that time.
Guys, I've been really impressed with him tonight. I mean, he's carving these guys up with all of his pitches.
Swing and a miss, 2-2 now.
So he threw the slider darting away to him 2 times in a row. Now I don't think he'll go for it again. I'm looking for something hard inside on this pitch.
Here's one that misses inside, and the count's run full now. 3-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch, and Braun is gone for out number 2. Coming to the plate now, Paul Goldschmidt. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Line drive to left. Kemp will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Ready once again, Grover Torres. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. To third. Escobar moving to his right. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. And he takes ball one. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. Looking at a fastball for a strike on the corner.
He's really throwing the ball well in this game, and the thing to me that stands out is that two-seamer. He's got great movement, and he's keeping hitters off balance with it.
He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. Misses, ball two. And now a pitch on the way. Good job to spoil that one away, and he stays alive. The 2-2 one more time. And he tried to hold up that time. We'll get an appeal down to third, and no swing. It's ball three. He's ready. Now the payoff pitch. And he lays off ball four. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here. Now time is called here as we'll get a trip to the mound.
David Freese.
And now some action in that Arizona bullpen as it looks like they'll have both a lefty and a righty up to throw. David Freese comes on with one away as he looks at a ball. It's a 1-0. 1-0 count. Here it is. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Takes a look at one catching the outside corner. Here he comes on a ball and 2 strikes. Lays off 2-2 now. Possible go-ahead runs on first, 1 away. Hit on the ground toward the left. Reined in. 1 there. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Now at the plate, Ketel Marte. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. But this is a foul ball. 1 strike now from Archer. Swing and a looper to left. Kemp coming on. He can't get to it. That's a leadoff single. So their half of the 8th opens with a man aboard. Now in the box, and some action now in the Pirates bullpen. They've got a lefty and a right-hander up to throw. Couldn't quite hold back that time as the changeup fooled him for strike 1. Think he held up in time, but that becomes moot as it's a called strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Digging in, Gerard Dyson. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ballgame. Dribbled to the right side. But it's foul, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with 1 big out on the scoreboard now. Jake Lamb will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 22, Jake Lamb.
Now a first pitch changeup here. Too far inside. It's 1-0.
This is a critical point right here. Things are in danger of getting away from him a little, so we'll see how he deals with it.
Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. The 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. A shot down the first baseline. And this is going to be a foul ball. A swing and a miss at a ball down.
Looked like he swung at ball 4 right there. Clearly he saw something in that pitch that he liked out of the pitcher's hand, but that wasn't a pitch he was going to do a whole lot with.
And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and a big out there as the go-ahead run stays at third with 2 gone now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Ender Inciarte is in with 2 away here as this one swung on and missed for the first strike.
Well, that's another first pitch strike right there. Now he's over 70% so far in this game. First pitch strike the hitters. That's why he's deep in the game right now.
0-2 count and the pitch. And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Freese is there, and he puts this one away for the third out. Brad Ziegler will be on the mound to start the ninth inning, and his job will be keeping the ball game tied until the bottom half.
Here's the catcher, Francisco Cervelli. Third trip to the plate for him here tonight.
0 for 2 at this point. Ninth inning begins as the first pitch is taken for ball one. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And this is popped fouled off to the right and back into the seats. Even at a ball and a strike. Here's the pitch. And opposite field as he lines this down the line in right. And this will find the wall out near the visitors' bullpen. And your go-ahead run is in at second base here with a leadoff double. So digging. In now.
Pitcher.
Ian Happ will come off the bench now as he'll pinch hit with the runner at second and nobody out.
Ian Happ.
First pitch is a sinker, too low, 1-0. And he comes in as a player to watch out for, hitting well over 300 on the season. And that's swung on and missed on a pitch down, 1-1. Now a line drive, and that may be enough to break our tie. That's down for extra bases. The run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0. And he will pull into second with an RBI. Getting a few steps off of second there. Now the pitch. Starling Marte swings and misses there, so he's down 0-1. Slider taken here. 1 ball, 1 strike.
I like that they went away with that pitch right there. They really tried to tie him up on that previous pitch, so he was probably what we call inside conscious. He didn't get a strike there, but I'm guessing he was looking for another ball in.
And that's through into center field. Base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game. And that'll bring in Adam Frazier, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. So this is pulled in by the shortstop, and he will scurry back to first as he'll think twice about trying to move up. So here's Matt Kemp now. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Here's a sinker to start him out, but he wouldn't bite. It's ball 1.
Well, late in a game like this, calls that don't go your way can really throw you off when you're on the mound, but you just...
And he's into second safely with a stolen base. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Hit on the ground to third. Great effort on the dive, but it's through into left. And the runner from second is in to score. It's a 3-0 game. Digging in, Herschel Choi. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Dyson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone. Digging in now, Grover Torres.
Shortstop.
First pitch coming. Here it is. I had him guessing that time as he's barely able to foul it away.
Well, I tell you what, they've already scored 3 runs, but with that guy over there who can run on first base.
Oh, hold on here. Well hit into deep left center, and I don't think this one's coming back. No siree. This one is gone. Stepping in is John.
fielder, Josh Reddick.
Now a swing and a hard hit grounder. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Now here it comes. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Hard hit ball to second, and that's going to be a base hit for Reddick. Good work in a pitcher's count to get on base and keep the inning alive. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double. Here's David Freese to stand in. He was a double play victim last time around. First pitch of the at-bat. On the ground to third. Throw on to first will finally retire him as the inning will draw to a close. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll be the one to get us going here in the bottom of inning number 9. Adam Childers is on, and he'll take over on the mound in relief.
Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Pirates.
Now it looks like a right-hander's up and throwing in the Pittsburgh bullpen.
Childers.
Hard hit at third. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting.
Standing in, Nick Ahmed. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Starts him out with a sinker that's inside, 1-0. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Skied into straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Ryan Braun now. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the 9th. Good changeup that time, but he wouldn't bite on it. Swing and a miss. Little too anxious there. 1-1. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. And did he go around? No, he did not. Ball 2. And this is swung on and missed, so the Diamondbacks are down to their final strike now.
Well, that is a good pitch. A sinker down with that kind of move.
And he holds up on this one, but it's a cold strike 3. And with that, the ball game is over. Now from the Soto district of downtown Seattle, we've got baseball under the lights here at Safeco Field. Tonight, it's the home opener for 2017 between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Seattle Mariners. Major League Baseball on the show is next. Here's Ender Inciarte, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Leading off tonight for Arizona, center fielder Ender Inciarte.
And we get things started here with a check swing, but he holds up in time. Ball one. And HR, you take a look at these Seattle Mariners entering play here tonight. They come in looking to make it 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Well, man, I really like the pitching staff. I think the key to this game is clearly falls on their shoulders. They throw off-speed pitches for strikes, and they mix the pitch as well. I think if they do that, they got a chance to win.
Escobar.
Eduardo Escobar stands in as he looks at a called strike. Boy, and it's a good night for the old hot chocolate here. 46 degrees at game time. Line toward the alley in left center. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Digging in, Nick Ahmed. He's hitting just above the banner 300 mark on the season coming into this one. Sends that one out of play for strike one. The 0-1. Just a tick behind for a strike. And Dan, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously the important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
David Peralta stands in as he checks his swing here for strike one. In there, a base hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now. Stepping up now, Paul Goldschmidt. And it's been a great season for him so far with the bat in his hands. He's got the average up over 340 here entering play. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Here's D. Gordon now. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
Leading off for the Mariners, center fielder D. Gordon.
Hit in the air to straightaway center. Inciarte's there. Makes the play, 1 away. At the plate, Gene Segura. First chance for him in this one as he's got that average pushing up near 350 to begin play. Good swing. Just got to try and straighten that one out. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. A swing and a miss on a ball that jammed him. 1 out, nobody on. Not a bad pitch there with 2 strikes, but it misses 1 and 2. Line drive to left. And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit. Here's Nelson Cruz now. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away.
Nelson Cruz.
First offering on its way. Soft liner toward short. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. Stepping in, Denard Span. The average for him entering play sits down in the 250s. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And he jumps at a changeup, a swing and a miss. 0-1, here it comes. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Good lead off a second there. Now the pitch. And that jammed him a bit there as it's fouled at the plate.
I like the pitch right there. 2-strike fastball out of the zone. See if he'll chase. I'd go even further out this time. See if he chases it again.
Line drive to center field. And that's in there. Base hit. Segura rounds third and is digging for the plate. The run is in to score, and they take an early 1-0 lead. In now is Anthony Rendon. He comes into play with the batting average in the respectable 270s. Hit in the air out to center field. Inciarte's there. 2 gone. Here's Robbie Cano now. Batting average is a likely source of pride for him, currently sitting in the high 320s. Good lead there at second. Here's the pitch. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Moving under it, Inciarte. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Jake Lamb standing in now. He'll start out the proceedings against Mike Leake as we get the inning underway. Now a cut fastball that almost had a little too much cut as it nearly ran in and got him.
What makes hitting so difficult is covering both sides of the plate, and that hard pitch right there that was inside makes it awfully tough now to cover both the inside and the outside part of the plate.
And he'll stay alive here as this is chopped foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. Hitting a little over 250 coming into action in this one. Coming in his Span. He gets there and makes a fine running play for the second out.
Batting 8.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. He's hitting in the 270s on the season coming into this one. Pitch on its way to Avila. Just caught the inside corner with a sinker. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a good idea to hold off on that swing. It's ball 1.
Well, you're in trouble at the plate if you fall behind this guy 0-2. So that was a good job to hold up right there.
Now a swing as he rifles this one into center for a base hit. Here's Jarrod Dyson, and the average isn't pretty, down into the roaring 220s to begin the ball game. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Tying run at first base. He's got to make sure that a ball in the gap, he scores. He's got to get a great jump, and one way to do it, as soon as you see that ball through the zone and you see the swing and it makes contact, you just got to get flying.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
He had some really good late action on that.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. His average for the year sits in the 280s entering play.
Ryan Healy.
And here's a ball hit in the air. Dyson on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Batting 8.
Striding into the box, Cameron Maybin. Coming into this one, he's carrying a rather substantial batting average up in the 330s. Takes this the other way to right. Dyson is back in plenty of time to put this away, however, and there are 2 gone.
Batting 9.
Now at the plate, Mike Zunino. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Here's a first pitch slider that just tails out of the zone. It's ball 1. Pitch on its way now to Zunino. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Back-to-back sliders away. Now I think you have to think about running something hard in. Not a good idea to throw a good hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row.
Dyson's there, and that ends the inning. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Ender Inciarte. He'll lead things off here in this 1-run contest.
Ender Inciarte.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. And this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Third baseman.
Striding in once again, Eduardo Escobar. 1 for 1 after a single his first time up. And he takes a cold strike, 0-1.
Well, Matt, I'm looking at that 0-1 pitch right there, and I'm thinking he got lucky. I mean, that ball down and in, that's right in his wheelhouse. Some guys, that's a good spot for him. That is not a good place to flirt around with. I wouldn't do it again.
Now
digging in to try it again, Nick Ahmed. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Knuckle curve down below the knees, 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
Remember, he was a strikeout victim last time up, but this at-bat seems to be a totally different direction. He's showing good patience now, and he's got a real good count at 2-0.
Pitch swung on and hit in the air. Gordon giving chase. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Digging in for his second at-bat, D. Gordon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Center fielder, D. Gordon.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. Ball hit high and foul down the left field line. It's strike one.
Ooh, that was a good pitch to hit. He wants that one back. He was just a little bit late on it.
To short, hit hard. Ahmed has it. And a rather easy first out. Stepping into the box, Gene Segura. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one. Hit hard to short. There is Ahmed. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Ready for another chance? Nelson Cruz. He singled his last time up. Scorched to third. Escobar scoops it up. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Standing in, David Peralta. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth. Back to work now is Leake as he jumps ahead of his leadoff man here. No balls and a strike.
Well, he's really having good success in this game. And, you know, looking at it, you go, how's he doing it? Well, it's surely not the first pitch strike. I mean, he's a little over 60% first pitch strikes. That's good. It's not great. For the type of success he's having, you can't figure it out.
Pretty good pitch and a great take there. There's not a lot you could do with that slider breaking down, and unless you can catch it way out front and hook it down the line, you see a lot of swinging misses on those.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2. Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike 3 called. 1 away. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. And that's swung on and fouled straight back. Here's the 0-1. And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. Now another 0-2. And that one stayed too low, apparently.
That was a good changeup right there. It just missed. But even better take for him to lay off it because it had the great movement, and he laid off it even with 2 strikes.
And a swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there. 2 away. Jake Lamb standing in now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Jake Lamb.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Gordon moving to his left. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And the inning is over. At the plate, Denard Span. He'll lead it off against Zach Greinke to open up the inning.
Left fielder.
Here's the first pitch to him. And we'll start the inning off with an easy fly ball to straightaway left. Peralta is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out.
The third baseman,
in now is Anthony Rendon. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Into the windup and the pitch. And now the second pitch of the inning is hit in the air to center. Inciarte on the run. But it's the right fielder that gets there to make the catch. And that's the second out of the inning.
Second baseman.
So coming to the plate, Robinson Cano. He flew out in his last at-bat. This now is hit to second. Does he have another 1-2-3 inning? You bet he does. 11 in a row set down, and the inning is over. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He'll start things out as we begin the fifth. A knee-high sinker, tough pitch, strike 1. The windup and the 0-1. Drilled on the ground to short. Segura has it. And the fifth inning will start with a ground out, 1 away. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A base hit in his first trip. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Ball hit out towards Cano at second. Scooped up. Pro gets him. 2 down. Here's Gerard Dyson. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Ball 1.
With 2 outs, they're not playing him to bunt here, and he didn't show it there, but I wouldn't be surprised if he wasn't at least thinking about it. He handles the bat pretty well, and he can definitely run.
And that'll get down for a 2-out single. He was in a position to wait for his pitch on 2-0, and he got it to keep the inning hot. Here's Ender Inciarte, 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
Inciarte.
First pitch is a sinker for a called strike 1. Throw over to the bag. Now a bluff here as he steps off to look him back at first. Here's the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. And Segura will make the catch, and that ends the inning. Digging in, Ryan Healy. He'll lead things off as we begin the home 5th.
First baseman, Ryan Healy.
Into the windup and the pitch. Squared that one up just a little late. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Changeup gets him out in front for strike 2.
This guy's one of the great pitchers in the game. When he's pitching from 0-2 counts, hitters don't have a chance.
On the ground to third. Throw to first is in time for the first out. Here's Cameron Maybin now. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Maybin.
First offering on its way. And a whiff at a good slider that time. 0-1 count. Here it comes. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw on to first takes care of Maybin, and there are 2 away. So stepping in, Mike Zunino. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he popped him up. Back into foul territory behind first. Long run, but he gets there to track this one down, and a very nicely. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. First pitch of the inning is taken low and away for a ball. It's 1-0. And double-barreled action now in the Mariner bullpen as both a left-hander and a right-hander start to throw. And they won't get him to chase the curveball in the dirt that time, and it's 2-0 now. Too high, and it's 3-0.
Got through the 5th all right, but it looks like he's a little off kilter here to start the 6th.
And a good comeback there. It's 3-1. And he takes a cold strike at the knees, and that'll run things full. No walks so far. Here's the 3-2. Just hung in there on that one.
Tell you what, his spot has been the outside pitch right there, and now we're late in the game, and he continues to pound the outside pitch, and it's really working out for him.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left, and this is handled out there by Span for the first out.
Now batting.
Digging in once again, Nick Ahmed. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. Late that time for a strike. Skied into straightaway right. Maybin there to put it away for out number 2. Ready for another chance? David Peralta. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. This is pulled into right. Maybin is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. Digging in to try it again. D. Gordon. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far.
Center fielder.
Into the windup and the pitch. Lifted the other way to left center. Inciarte on the run. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit. Not in time, and he's in there with a double. Gene Segura standing in. A hit in 2 tries so far.
Segura.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Swinging a ball hit well to the right side, but this will get into the crowd. A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a liner. And he's set down, 1 away. Ready once again, Nelson Cruz. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far. Getting a few steps off a second there. Now the pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Working for the punch out and the offering. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now batting.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Denard Span. He's 1 for 2 in the ball game. And the first pitch is chopped foul at the plate at strike 1. Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch. And this is fouled at the plate. Oh, here's a shot out to right center. They're going to extend their lead as the runner scores from second. It's a 2-0 ball game. Into the box now, Anthony Rendon. He started out the evening 0 for 2 so far. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup. 0-1. Well, it's been a good outing so far, but he hasn't really racked up the strikeout totals that you might think, Dan.
Yeah, but for him, Matt, he's more of a pitch to contact kind of guy, and obviously it's working so far, and the way he pitches, it really keeps his pitch count down.
He blew that fastball right by him, probably because he set him up with the off speed.
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that. Here's Paul Goldschmidt now. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one.
First baseman number 44.
And he'll start the inning with a pitch that misses off the plate. It's ball 1. Now here's the pitch. First 2 pitches off the mark here. It's 2-0.
Talk about certain guys in the lineup that you want to be really careful with. This guy right here is one of those, and you can tell he's pitching awfully cautiously.
They can't afford to continue to fall back any further. They got to get something going on the offensive side. Somebody's got to step up, give a big hit, maybe even a home run, drop a bunt, do something. But this offense has to get going.
Striding in once again, Jake Lamb. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
Jake Lamb.
And a high strike there, 0-1.
Well, Matt, we talk about first pitch strike, right? Look, it's not great what he's been doing, but he's over 60% of the time. First pitch is going to be a strike. That's a nice little nugget to have if you're the starting pitcher.
On to first, and that's the very last thing they needed at this point in the ball game, as there are quickly 2 away now. Into the windup and the pitch. This should end the inning as it's sent out to second. And indeed it will. He throws him out at first, and the side is retired.
Traditional 7th inning stretch.
Here comes the second baseman, Robinson Cano. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. Here's the first pitch to him.
Robinson Cano.
Ground ball sent back up the middle. And Cano, don't you know, is going to reach. It's a base hit. So the base hit puts the first man aboard to start the inning for the Mariners. Next in at the plate is Ryan Healy. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. Swing and a miss on the slider, 0-1.
Matt, this is getting a little ridiculous. That strike right there puts him at 90% of hitters he's thrown first pitch strike to. You do that, yeah, you're going to dominate lineups.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Normally not a good pitching plan to throw the same hitter the same pitch 3 times in a row. But both of those sliders back-to-back were so good, I might just go ahead and try to throw another one.
Cameron Maybin is in with 1 away now as he swings and misses here at strike 1. And Maybin comes up empty on that one, and it's 0-2 now. Grounded back up the middle. Ahmed to his left. He's got it. To second for 1. On to Goldschmidt. A double play. Inning over. Ready for another shot now. Alex Avila, a hit in 2 tries so far.
The catcher, number 13, Alex Avila.
Good sinker that time as he gets a piece and chops it foul at home plate. They have him played perfectly as it's hit on the ground. The tag, and he is out. Digging in and looking for more, Jarrod Dyson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. And that's in there for his strike, 1-1. Bases are empty, 1 man out. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, he falls behind 3-1 right now, but man, he is really throwing the ball well. He's been attacking them all game.
And a 2-2 sinker falls in there. 3-2 now. Looking to fade his first walk. Here it comes. Lifted the other way out to left center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Here's Ender Inciarte. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Line towards center field. But this will not get down quickly enough as it's pulled in out there in center, and that. Here now is Mike Zunino. He comes in.
Leading off for the Mariners, the catcher, number 3, Mike Zunino.
Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. Heading out towards shallow right. Dyson is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out.
Center
Stepping in,
number 9.
D. Gordon. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. Now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Hit on the ground out to short. Scooped up on the backhand. Throw on to first is in time, and Greinke's got himself 2 outs.
Now batting.
Into the box now, Gene Segura. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's in there, base hit. So striding forward now, Nelson Cruz. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat. Way in front of a great slider that time.
Well, that was a big 2-out single we just saw, and for pretty obvious reasons. The inning went from totally under control to now. He's got to deal with some dangerous hitters here.
Threw it right past him, a swing and a miss at the gas, and that ends the inning. Eduardo Escobar standing in. He'll be charged with trying to get on. Edwin Diaz comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a cold strike. Now that's popped up. Rendon has a play, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone. At the plate, Nick Ahmed. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. A fastball, and he swings through it to fall behind. Well, as demonstrated there, that's a tough pitch to do anything with.
Yeah, good luck. But hey, a high fastball all of a sudden becomes really dangerous for a pitcher if it's not spotted above the zone. A little height difference makes all the difference.
Up next for the Diamondbacks.
Coming to the plate now, David Peralta. Hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out. And that's in for his second hit of the afternoon. Ahmed is on his way home. And the throw in gets away from him. In to score is the runner from first. Standing in, Paul Goldschmidt, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Fastball that gets the inside corner, strike 1. Fly ball out to straightaway right field. Maben is there. He makes the catch, and tagging is the runner from second. And he is in there at third as the possible tying run.
Now batting.
Now at the plate, Jake Lamb. And he's got a chance to tie things up here as the equalizer sits just 90 feet away. Rendon is there for it, makes the catch, and that's the ball game.